Okay. I was baking preparation assistant.
Which means?
I took care of pigs. I couldn't believe my life had come to this. I had wasted everything my mother had given me, and I wasn't making much money to speak of. I had no place to live, no food to eat. Some days I would have gladly eaten the disgusting scraps I had to feed those pigs, but I couldn't. They wouldn't let me. So with hunger pains as a constant reminder of how I'd squandered my life away, I lived a life of misery, day after day after day after day. I watched and I waited and I wondered, would she ever come home? But you know what? I never gave up on her. I knew in my heart that one day, just one day it hit me, and I realised that back in my mother's place, her lowest workers were doing better than I was. They had a place to live, they had food to eat. They were living like kings compared to me. So I wondered, will she ever come to her senses? Will she ever come home? Will I ever see her again? Again and again, things ran through my head as I made the long journey back to my mother's place. I knew what I would do. I would humbly ask her to hire me as a servant. I couldn't ask for a handout. I had no right to ask her to take me back as a daughter. But maybe, just maybe, she'd let me work for her. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll see her coming up the path as she makes her way home. Maybe. Home is a word that describes so many different things. Comfort, care, security, acceptance, love. And now I was just a few hundred yards away from it. It was a beautiful day, and I was sitting on the porch, enjoying the cool evening breeze, when I saw her. She stood up, out of her chair, looked in my direction, squinted her eyes to get a better look at me. I wondered what she was thinking. I wondered what she felt. Would she tell me, "I told you so, I told you so, I told you she'd come home, but you didn't believe me." I never gave up on her. Not once. I knew she'd come back. I just knew she'd be angry with me. I knew the closer I got to the house, the more I made the wrong decision, so I just stopped. She just stood there. I couldn't move. I couldn't just stand here. So you know what I did? I ran. She jumped. And she jumped off the porch. And I had never seen her do that before. She was, like a little kid, all excited about something. And then it hit me. She was excited about me. So you know what I did? So you know what my daughter did? I ran! My heart was pounding, and all I could do was run to her, arms stretched out as if to say, "Welcome home! Welcome home!" All I wanted her to do was run into my arms and jump up, like she did when she was a little girl, so I could hold her and let her know that everything was going to be okay. Everything was going to be okay. The closer I got to the house, I saw she was crying. They were tears of joy. And you know what my daughter did next? I jumped. I actually jumped. I was so scared, so excited, so I jumped. And my mother, I caught her. And then you know what happened? She hugged me. She embraced me like only a mother can. "I'm so sorry," I kept telling her. "Please forgive me. I don't deserve to be called your daughter." My daughter is home. Bring her some clean clothes. Put some shoes on her feet. Prepare a meal. No, wait, a feast. My daughter will not live as an orphan now. Today, we will celebrate, because all our hopes and dreams have come true. Hope. I guess it was hope that kept me going. I hope that my mother would have mercy on me. I hope that in some way she'd take me back. I hope that I'd be forgiven. Forgiven. It's all forgiven. I'm not going to bring it up again.